Hey guys, it's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe, and I wanted to talk about a movie I recently ordered. I was going to get this from Bull Moose, and then I ended up finding it on eBay for, I think it was like the same price with shipping included, but it included the slipcover. I'm not a huge slipcover guy, but if the price is the same. So, Burglar from Hell. This is a shot on video comedy horror from 1993. Um, It runs a little over an hour and a half, and it's as silly as it sounds. And I enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun with this one. I was on the fence because it looked there's that borderline with shot on video movies that they're either so bad they're good, or they're funny, or they're just bad. Sometimes they can be very boring. This also includes a new transfer from the SVHS master tape, audio commentary, an interview with director Phil Herman, an interview with actress Debbie D, an interview with actor Barry Gaines, an interview with actor Bryant Soule, a bonus movie called Wrong Side of Town, which I'll touch upon at the end of the video, trailers, reversible cover art, and English subtitles. I love when they include subtitles in these releases because a lot of the shot on video stuff is hard to hear. So I like when there's subtitles because the quality is so poor that sometimes you can't really make out what they're saying. So it adds a little extra layer of nuance to the film. So Burglar from Hell is exactly what it sounds like. It's about this kind of stocky, I guess maybe Hispanic looking guy. I can't tell what he is, from like Queens or New Jersey or something. And he goes to burglarize this old woman's house, and the woman shoots him with a shotgun and kills him. She then proceeds to bury him in the yard, and she dies years later, and they're now renting out her house, almost like I guess an Airbnb type of thing, or the landlord's renting out the house, something like that. And they rent it to this group of young adults who are going there to have fun and drink and kind of get away. They say on the island, so I guess it's supposed to be Long Island, I'm presuming. I don't think it's Staten Island. So they go to the house, and one of the girls who's dating one of the guys happens to be into like black magic or something. She can make it rain outside and do all these spells, supposedly, and they're sort of mocking her throughout the film. And she brings him back from the dead. And now he starts to kill the kids in the house. Young adults, they're not really kids, but teenagers or whatever. Um, it's really silly. And the first little section of the movie is Frank the Tank going into the house and getting killed. So I'm not really spoiling anything. And, there's some goofy back and forth between him and the old woman. And it's a little gory, not like over the top crazy gory. He tends to like choke people, and then eventually their faces start to get all gory and goopy. I don't know why. And then you'll see like blood squirting out from their necks, but it's really, obviously something in his hand that's like dripping blood. Um, so if you're here for like really good special gore effects, you're not going to find it, but it's definitely fun. And after Frank gets killed and buried and put in the yard, it then has a little bit of a lull where they're showing you the relationship between the friends, them talking about going away to this house. One of the main character's girlfriend is sort of a nag, and she's giving the boyfriend a hard time and doesn't want this other guy to live there anymore. She wants to live with him. So there's that dynamic. They do have some social issues that come up in the film where the main character's friends are black. The girl who does black magic and her boyfriend are black. And they're driving through this bad neighborhood, and there's like people standing around outside and kind of doing nothing or selling drugs or whatever. And they're asking for directions, and they start to mock the white people, the people that are standing on the corner or standing in front of their house, I should say. And the guy in the car is like, what kind of brother are you that you treat people like this? And they start arguing. And the guy outside is like saying, he's spouting something about the KKK. And the black guy goes, "Do you know that KKK has only killed," he pulls off some statistic, 20 people in the past, whatever, 50 years. He's like, black people kill black people more, every day than what you're hearing about or what you're talking about. And they sort of get to this weird sort of, again, social issue commentary thing. And they eventually meet in some sort of middle ground. They don't become friends, but he's sort of. So I think there's like weird stuff like that happening in what should be more of just a crazy, over the top, shot on video horror movie. Um, they eventually make it to the house, and then shit starts to go down, and Frank the Tank, who was a great character, he's by far my favorite character in the film, spouts out these stupid one-liners and murders all the young adults, and some of the people there are annoying, so it's good to see them get killed. There's this other guy, you probably can't see him on the back really, but there's this other guy that plays like the nerdy roommate, the one that the girlfriend wants to move out. He has goofy lines, and he looks like he's in his like late 40s, early 50s, so he just doesn't match look-wise the rest of the people in the film who were supposed to be young. Let me see if there's anything else on the back I wanted to mention. It says here it's a seminal SOV, shot on video, standout from the early 90s during the mail-order horror boom. I know it was hard to come by, so it was cool that they released this on Blu-ray. I'm glad about that. The quality of the video, looks okay. It looks like old VHS. It's very washed out, not a lot of fine detail. The audio is poor, but as I said, there's subtitles. So if you watch something like Treasure of the Ninja or Scary Tales, you'll know what you're getting into in terms of the quality of audio and video, pretty much. The bonus movie that's unreleased, so I think this one had a VHS release, but the bonus movie is called The Wrong Side of Town from 1989, and it refers to it as an action feature. I don't know if I'd call it action, but I sort of dazed in and out during this one. It was a little boring. It was a little over an hour, and it was about this guy whose car gets stolen and he gets robbed and he goes after the people, but the ending was very different than what I would have expected, and he's just kind of taking revenge on these people that wronged him and stole his car. It's extremely dark, so it's hard to see things. It's lit very poorly. The sound is poor, so I could see why they put it as like a bonus movie and not a main film, but it was okay. I may go back and rewatch it one day and see if I can focus a little more on that film. But overall, if you like that wave sensibility in terms of that shot on video horror, it's better than that. It's definitely more fun. I'm trying to think what I would compare it to. I guess like Scary Tales would probably be the most reminiscent of something like that, but it's very fun to see this guy Frank the Tank just spout out these stupid one-liners and these dumb teenagers saying dumb crap, and there is some nudity. As I said, the gore is silly, but it's a fun little movie, and I enjoyed it. I like shot-on-video garbage, and that's exactly what this is. As I said, there's that little lull in the middle, but it sort of fleshes out the characters and makes you get to know them a bit, so I think it's necessary. Otherwise, you really wouldn't care about these characters getting, chased and murdered. So overall, I really liked Burglar from Hell. It was a fun shot-on-video horror, and I could definitely see myself recommending it. So let me know, guys, if you've seen Burglar from Hell. I enjoyed it. Thank you guys for watching. It's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe. Be good.